Hi guys, I am at Shoppers and I'm here to buy few products to try the viral Shelby and makeup routine, and let's see if we can find those products. First, I am at L'Oreal section and I see their setting spray. I bought this L'Oreal Paris setting spray from Superstore and it was around $21, and here it's for $14. So I'm gonna grab this. Next product are these blushes and you save $5, so I'm gonna grab one shade. Should I do confident pink or berry shade? This will work for brown skin, like brown to tan skin, but or coral. I have so many coral blushes. Maybe this one. Let's grab this one. I'm gonna grab this, and I have these two already. I think she also used this L'Oreal Paris True Match foundation. It's $23. Drugstore products are no more drugstore, man. And then she used this L'Oreal Infallible concealer too. I think I'm gonna buy this and this too. I think I'm going to skip on this foundation because this looks different than what she uses, so I assume this is a different one. Also, I bought this glue and these one yesterday as well from Shoppers, and these are at sale here in Shoppers. Next, I need this sunscreen, the glow one, but they don't have it here. Should I grab the invisible one? But I have invisible sunscreen so many at home, so maybe I'm not gonna buy this, or maybe I'll find this in Walmart. I'll see, but for now we're not gonna grab this. And then I'm looking for the pink drops. Oh yeah, Thirst Burst dropped, and this is also out of stock. What the heck, man. $94 for 5 things, Momo.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Drugstore makeup is no more drugstore. Now I am at Walmart and let's see if I can find it here. I hope I can find those products here so I can do her makeup routine. No, they don't have it either. They only have the invisible one. But hey, I found these Thirst Burst drop, and this is the last one, so I'm taking it. So for Milani, they only have the powder bronzer, not the cream one. Gosh. And I don't see L'Oreal Infallible loose powder anywhere either, so I think they don't have it here in Canada, maybe. And Thayer's Milky Toner is out of stock. What the heck, man? Oh no. So the Thirst Burst drops have been secured. Now I'm going on to another store to find. If not, then I'm gonna skip those. I have bought $120 का सामान, but $1 ਦਾ ਮੈਂ बैग नहीं लिया हैगा. $1 ਦਾ बैग नहीं लिया मैं, इतनी कंजूस हाँ. Look at that. Okay, I am back home, but I couldn't find all the products that she used, so I'm thinking to do a full face of makeup using Drugstore, and we might do Shelby Ann's makeup routine some other day once I have all the products. So I'm gonna quickly go ahead and change my clothes. I'm thinking about a pink dress, so I'll be right back. Alright, my dress is on. Now let's get started. First thing first, I want these hair out of my face. I did wash my face and I did my skincare before I went to shop, so I'm not gonna clean my face. I'm just gonna go ahead with primer, or maybe let's start our brows first. I am going to skip on these drops because I really want to try her routine and give you my honest review that if as a dry skin girl I like her routine or not. So I'm gonna keep this until I get all the products that she used, and then we'll do her routine. But for now, let's just skip this. Before I start my makeup, I just want to hydrate my lips. And for that, I'm using this Lip Ivy. So my lips are hydrated, and the shade that I used is Drippin' Rose. This is the Lip Ivy, just in case you guys want to take a screenshot. Next, I'm going to fill my brows using this NYX brow pencil, and the shade that I'm using is black. First, I'm going to brush my hair, and I'm just gonna fill it up. I have already posted a tutorial on how to do this, which you guys can see on my Instagram or on my TikTok. So I'm not gonna go in depth again today, but let's just fill our brows. This is super easy to use. Also, I'm going to try a bunch of new makeup products from Drugstore for the very first time. So आपको ये भी पता लग जाएगा कि if something is working or not. Should I just make this video in Punjabi or Hindi? Or should I just keep going in English? Let's do all of these together. Next, we have Drugstore Brow Glue Gel, just to keep your hair in place. Usually I do this step before, but आज मैं भूल गई, तो आज मैं फिल करने के बाद इसको यूज़ कर लेती हूँ. Right now, if you're thinking my brows are looking too dramatic, just wait. We're gonna do our base. ये सब set लगेगा. Today I'm going to try a new primer, which is by NYX Cosmetics. This is the face glue primer. This is supposed to glue your base, your foundation to your skin, so your makeup lasts longer. Never tried this before, so I don't know if this is worth it or not. This is a gripping primer, and I love gripping primer just because they grip your makeup. There is another gripping primer which is really good, that is from ELF. I think you guys all have seen that by now. Let me just show you. This one right here, the best affordable gripping primer that makes your makeup last longer. But I'm super excited to try this. It does look like a glue. I mean, क्या हो गया? खत्म हो गया क्या? अभी लिया मैंने. Is this enough? Usually I use my primers by pressing it, but for this one I think I'm just gonna massage it and see. I think I have applied a lot, but that's okay. We'll let it dry. Also, a lot of you guys will comment कि आपके हाथ, आपके face, आपकी bodies इतने dark क्यों लग रहे हैं. Again, I wanna tell this that I work in childcare center where we spend most of our day outdoors, and I wear full sleeve. Hands get exposed to sun a lot, इसीलिए इतने tan हुए हैं. And I also apply a lot of sunscreen, but still tan तो होगा ही होगा अगर आप sun में हैं. And especially अगर वो Canada का सूरज है. If you know, you know. This primer just took few seconds to dry, and it's very sticky. Like you guys see that? Let's just stick something to our face and see if it gets stuck. Yeah, it did for a few seconds. Look at that. It did, okay? कुछ second के लिए it did. Now we're going to do color correction. And मेरा favorite color corrector क्या है Drugstore से? ये आप सबको अब तक पता लग जाना चाहिए, और पता लग गया होगा. I want to give you guys few seconds to guess. कर लिया guess? अब सच में बताना किन लोगों ने सही guess किया है. This is my favorite color corrector from Drugstore. You guys have seen me using this a lot. You guys have heard me talking about this a lot. This is the best color corrector, the best concealer that you can use, and you can also use it as a foundation. Not this shade, but a different one. So this one is in shade Dark Peach. ऐसी peachy shade है. And ये मेरी ना टूट गई stick, so it leaks a lot. Not gonna waste this product. Instead, I'm just gonna use it. जहाँ जहाँ पे आपको ज़रूरत है वहाँ वहाँ आप इसको डैब कर दो. सो आपने देखा यहाँ पे मेरे डार्क स्पॉट था, गॉन, लिटरली गॉन. लेट्स ट्राई हियर. You see that? I mean, I'm sure you guys see that. Okay guys, सारी पिगमेंटेशन छुप गई है. इसको करेंगे हम बंद, हाथों को करेंगे हम क्लीन, and let's move on to our foundation. For foundation, I am going with my favorite, like absolute favorite, जो मैं पिछले 3 या 4 साल से लगातार यूज़ कर रही हूँ. That is L'Oreal True Match Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. This is such a pretty skin tint, but it's very buildable and it gives you a coverage of a full foundation, but it does not feel heavy on your skin. And the shade that I use is 4.5. I mean, you guys can see मैंने बहुत यूज़ किया हुआ है ये. And I'm just going to apply a little bit. And also this is from last year, the bottle, and I hope it's not expired, because आजकल like being a content creator I do get lots of product to try. So क्या होता है कई बार जो आपके favorite product होते हैं वो आप इतना use नहीं कर पाते, and वो बैठे बैठे बेचारे expire हो जाते हैं. But today when I'm doing full face of drugstore makeup, I knew I had to use this foundation because this has been my holy grail. If you know that I only and only use makeup brushes. So the best way to apply your foundation is by dabbing it. Instead of dragging it, just dab it. I mean, you guys see, कौन बोलेगा कि ये स्किन टिंट है? इसकी कवरेज चेक करो. Look at that. Very natural skin like finish ये देता है. और अगर आपको कई बार लगता है ना कि आपने ज़्यादा फाउंडेशन लगा लिया, तो what you can do is take a clean foundation brush, उस पर कुछ ना लगाओ, just go on the top. ठीक है. If you ever feel like कि ज़्यादा फाउंडेशन हो गया है, तो ये क्या करेगा, एक्स्ट्रा फाउंडेशन आपका उठा लेगा. Look at that. So अच्छे से अपना टाइम लेके मैं इसको अच्छे से ब्लेंड करूँगी. Oh my god, मैंने ये फाउंडेशन क्यों यूज़ करना बंद कर दिया मैन. Look at the coverage and the finish. So good. ये नया प्राइमर यूज़ किया है and you guys can see my makeup base is not separating. It's not peeling off. It's completely intact, even though I have applied my sunscreen and all my skincare product and then I have applied primer and then foundation. There is no separation, no peeling. So primer, this next primer, where is it? Okay, so this next primer, this is good. It has completely gripped my foundation on the top. No cakiness whatsoever. I completely believe that drugstore products are as good as high-end products. But the only thing is कि drugstore अभी drugstore नहीं रहा, ये भी महंगे हो चुके हैं. But really good finish. And also the good finish is also because if the foundation is good and if you have used the right tools and if you know how to blend it, that also matters. Not only the products, the application, the tools that you use matters a lot. For my concealer, I'm going to use this L'Oreal Infallible more than a concealer, a full coverage concealer in shade 370 Biscuit. Now I have never tried this concealer ever before. I have heard people saying that this is good for people with oily or combination skin, but I have a dry skin. I am still going to use it, but if you have a dry skin and if you want full coverage under your eyes, and you're going for full coverage concealer, a mattifying concealer, then make sure you have prepped your skin really nicely. We can use any moisturizer or any eye cream, but I usually use a moisturizer under my eyes. Hopefully it's not too drying for my dry skin, but we'll see. So the shade number, I think I've already told you, it's 370 Biscuit, and I think shade match is good. Let's see. So I'm going to apply it under my eyes, and यहाँ पे पीछे मतलब ऐसे lifted way में. Where's my okay? So in person जब मैं देख रही हूँ मेरे को थोड़ा सा ये dark लग रहा है, but it's okay, will work. So I'm gonna apply a little bit on my nose, forehead, and since it's a full coverage concealer, I'm not going to let it sit and then blend it. I'm gonna blend it right away, as I have dry skin and I don't want this to dry my under eyes even more. So I'm just gonna dab it. Sorry. कंसीलर को ब्लेंड करने की आपकी जो ट्रिक है वो सेम ही रहेगी, विच इज़ टैपिंग मोशन. ये ब्लेंड तो बहुत इजीली हो रहा है. एंड कवरेज, लुक एट द कवरेज. insane, very good coverage. I'm gonna try कि मैं बहुत कम editing करूँ so that you guys can see like कैसे ये product blend होते हैं in real time, and then you can decide अगर आपको ये product चाहिए कि नहीं. But trust me, I will never ever recommend any product जो मेरे लिए काम ना करे और जो मेरे को लगे कि हम brown skin के लिए काम नहीं करेगा. I don't recommend those product. The good thing about this concealer is that even though it's a full coverage mattifying concealer, it's not feeling very heavy. Like it's not feeling heavy at all, to be honest. So much better than the other concealer that I have used, and it does look like a dupe, or it feels like a dupe of Tarte Shape Tape concealer. Blush, I have two options. Elf, the OG blush, which is also a dupe of Rare Beauty blush. And the recent obsession is this L'Oreal Lumi Lotion. This gives you very healthy, glowy finish on your cheek. So good. Actually, very good. You should try this and you will love it. I'm gonna be using Elf one just because I'm wearing pink and I want pinky cheeks. So this is what I'm gonna use, not this one. मेरे पास Drugstore का कोई भी cream और liquid contour और bronzer बिल्कुल नहीं है. So 2 dots on each side, on my nose, on my forehead, and my chin. You guys already know this. Like this is how I like to apply my blush. You guys already know this. And अगर आपको नहीं पता तो I think आप मेरी videos इतनी ध्यान से नहीं देख रहे. जो मैंने foundation brush use किया था वही brush मैं use करूँगी to blend my blush. And this brush is from Real Technique. इसका number है 200. So पहले आपने ब्लश को वहीं पे ब्लेंड करना है जहाँ पे आपने अप्लाई किया है, and then you bring it to the front of your cheek or the apple of your cheeks, and then same blush को I'm gonna bring it towards my brow. Look at the blush shade, so pretty. Now same blush जो मैंने यहाँ पे लगाया है इसको मैंने blend करना है मेरी hairline में. The blush on the nose and the blush on the chin जो मैंने बहुत ज़्यादा लगा लिया, बहुत ज़्यादा. So I'm gonna take a clean brush and I'm gonna buff it out. So this is a good tip for you guys. अगर ज़्यादा product लग जाते हैं, just keep a clean brush with you and then just use that to buff the products. I know guys, मैं बहुत धीरे से बोलती हूँ, so ये वीडियो काफ़ी लंबी हो जानी है, बट यार प्लीज़ देख लेना यार, आपके लिए बना रही हूँ, नहीं तो मैं तो अपना ऐसे मेकअप करती रहती हूँ, just so you guys can learn. This video is actually a master class for you to learn makeup, like how you can do your own makeup watching this. So अगर आप free बैठे हो, अपना अपना मेकअप निकाल लो और मेरे साथ कर लो ये मेकअप लुक। नाउ इसके बाद हम क्या करेंगे, सो सारे क्रीम एंड लिक्विड प्रोडक्ट हमारे लग चुके हैं। अब हम सब सेट करेंगे पाउडर के साथ। अगेन आई एम मिसिंग माई क्रीम ब्रॉन्जर, बट मैंने कोई ड्रग स्टोर से कभी यूज़ नहीं किया तो मेरे पास कोई है नहीं तो मैंने यहाँ पे तो ज़रूर ब्रॉन्जर लगाना था। समटाइम आई डू स्किप ब्रॉन्जर ऑन माई चीक बट आई ऑलवेज डू इट ऑन माई जॉ लाइन, क्योंकि यू सी दिस, या दैट्स वाई। ओके, नेक्स्ट स्टेप इज़ आवर लूज पाउडर, और मैंने ये नया पाउडर ख़रीदा है जो मैंने अभी खोला भी नहीं है। मैंने ये पाउडर के बारे में बहुत सुना है। बाय द वे दिस इज़ फ्रॉम वेट एंड वाइल्ड। ये पाउडर है और इसकी जो शेड मैंने ली है वो है ट्रांसलूसेंट। पाउडर लिया, आई मीन अब तक तो आई थिंक ये आप सबको पता है यार ये चीज़। ओके, बहुत ज़्यादा पाउडर ले लिया मैंने, वेस्ट नहीं करेंगे हम कुछ। सो अच्छे से इसको बफ आउट कर दो। इट डज हैव little bit fragrance to it which I don't mind, भाई हमें तो कोई चक्कर नहीं है। मेक श्योर करना है जो ये मेरी क्रीज बन रही है ना आंखों के नीचे, दिस इज़ नॉर्मल। अगर आपकी नेचुरल क्रीज लाइन है उसमें प्रोडक्ट आपका जाएगा ही जाएगा, क्योंकि मेकअप है भाई, कोई सर्जरी नहीं हम कर रहे, राइट। सो बट हम इसको अवॉइड कर सकते हैं। सो आई एम जस्ट गोइंग टू बफ इट आउट और ब्लेंड इट, और वट यू कैन डू इज़ यू कैन यूज़ अ क्यू टिप और उसको निकाल लो, बट मैं ब्रश के साथ उसको थोड़ा सा। अब मैं अपना पाउडर लूँगी और आई एम गोइंग टू सेट माई अंडर आइज। थोड़ा सा मेरे को ये येलो लग रहा है मेरे फेस पे। सेम तरीके से मैंने सेट करना है मेरे अपर लिप, जस्ट बिकॉज आई हैव अप्लाइड कंसीलर देयर एंड माई फोरहेड। आई मीन दिस पाउडर इज गुड, इट्स गुड। Bronzer or contour, I have two different brands. First one is NYX Cosmetics, their Buttermelt bronzer, and the other one is Lottie London. Now these two are totally different shades of bronzer. One looks more like bronzer, the another one looks more like a contour shade. I love both of them, and this one gives a very buttery smooth finish to your skin. So I'm gonna use a fluffy brush. ये बहुत ज़्यादा पिगमेंटेड है, you guys can see, so you have to be very careful, and I like to buff it out a little bit, and then I'm just going to add, and same on my jawline. So very हल्की सी bronziness you guys can see under my blush. To bronze or contour your nose, I would highly suggest you guys to use a brush like this, a small and angled brush. This really helps to contour or bronze your nose. I just like to draw lines around my nose and then attach these to right here, and then attach the top line to my brow. Just like that. Our next step is a powder blush. जो हमने liquid blush लगाया उसको हमने powder के साथ set करना है ताकि वो बहुत टाइम तक आपके फेस में रहे और गायब ना हो जाए, कोई उसको चुरा ना ले, ठीक है। नया powder blush खरीदा है वो हम यूज़ करेंगे। This is the blush shade. Okay, just found out that these blushes has a mirror. इसके नीचे, do you guys see that? I'm gonna take a fluffy brush just like that, जिससे मैंने अभी bronzer लगाया था वो same brush I'm going to use, and oh भाई साहब, like do you guys see this? Holy smoke, this is super duper pigment. And now you're just going to set your liquid or cream blush into place. Very pigmented. एक और चीज़ बोलना चाहती हूँ, जस्ट बिकॉज आई एम राइट इन फ्रंट ऑफ लाइट्स, ये ब्लश बहुत ज़्यादा लग रहा है, बट इन पर्सन भी ज़्यादा ही लग रहा है. नेवर माइंड. आई विल बी यूजिंग माई लोरियल लूमी हाईलाइटर स्टिक बिकॉज ड्रगस्टोर से पाउडर हाईलाइटर मेरे पास नहीं है. नाउ दैट माई बेस मेकअप इज़ ऑन, आई एम गोइंग टू यूज़ दिस हाईलाइटर मेरे हाथ के पीछे, and then I'm going to use it. My highlighter brush, and then I'm going to apply it. Do you see that? Nose के लिए हल्का सा ऐसे लेके, and I'm just gonna apply it on the tip like that, and मेरी nose की bridge के ऊपर. हिटर को मैं लगाऊंगी मेरे forehead पे, क्योंकि मेरे को चमकना धमकना बहुत पसंद है. सो दिस इज़ व्हाट आई एम गोना डू मेरी ब्राउ बोन पे भी. आई एम गोना यूज माई ब्रश एंड आई एम गोना buff it out. You see this glossy dewy highlighter. First thing first, we need a concealer to prep our eyelid. I mean, you guys know this is my first step all the time before my eye makeup. Blend it. So I'm gonna blend it really quickly because time नहीं waste करना मैंने अभी ज़्यादा. And we are also going out with my family. तो मेरे को जल्दी जल्दी से मेकअप करना है और फिर मेरे को जल्दी जल्दी से मेकअप उतारना है, क्योंकि हम जा रहे हैं शाम को बैडमिंटन खेलने. एंड आई डोंट वांट टू गो विद फुल फेस ऑफ मेकअप, और वो भी पिंक मेकअप. यू नो द नेक्स्ट स्टेप ऑलरेडी, विच इज़ टू सेट योर अंडर आइज विद पाउडर. सो पाउडर वही वेट एंड वाइल्ड का जो हमने पहले यूज़ किया था, सेम पाउडर टू सेट माई आईज. गाइज, आई स्पेंड सो मच टाइम ऑन माई यूट्यूब वीडियो, और फिर भी मेरे को व्यू नहीं आते, फिर भी मेरे को लाइक नहीं आते, फिर भी मेरे को कोई कमेंट नहीं करते आप लोग. मेरा मन करता है कि फिर मैं अपनी रील्स ही बनाऊं, जिसमें मैं आपको 1-2 मिनट में फटाफट ये सब कुछ करके दिखा देती हूँ. इन डेप्थ ट्यूटोरियल जितने भी मैंने डाले हैं यूट्यूब पे, कोई व्यू नहीं आया खास, कोई मैसेज नहीं आया, कोई कमेंट नहीं आया, कोई लाइक नहीं आया. प्लीज़ अगर आप ये वीडियो देख रहे हो, प्लीज़ यार कमेंट करो, शेयर करो, लाइक कर दो, सब्सक्राइब कर लो, प्लीज़ प्लीज़ प्लीज़. दिस इज़ गोइंग टू बी माई फर्स्ट टाइम ट्राइंग दिस रेवोल्यूशन पैलेट. जब मैंने ये पैलेट देखी ना, तो ये मेरे को पैलेट देख के पता किस पैलेट की याद आई? मेरे को याद आई पैट्रिकटा की आई शेडो पैलेट, जो मैंने देखी है. मैंने कभी ट्राई नहीं करी, बट मैंने देखी है. सो दिस एग्जैक्टली लुक्ड लाइक अ ड्यूप ऑफ पैट्रिकटा की आई शेडो पैलेट. तो आई वाज लाइक व्हाई नॉट to give it a try, क्योंकि पैट्रिकटा की पैलेट मोस्टली $90 प्लस होती है, and this one was $18. So I was like, we should give it a try. I'm going to use this pink. That will be too much. So this pink or maybe this. ये दोनों कलर यूज़ करूँगी. And for my I just noticed that you get, how do you open it? Oh, okay. That you get 2 cream eyeshadows. Like these 2 are cream eyeshadows. And just for $18. I hope अच्छी pigmented palette हो. So that will save a lot of money for all of us. To start with, I will be using a big fluffy brush. So I'm just gonna say this shade right here on a big fluffy brush. Oh, it definitely looks pigmented. Lot of fallout, which is okay. Now, and very pigmented. Did you see the color? Amazing. So हम इसको यूज़ करेंगे as a हमारा transition color. बहुत ही खूबसूरती से ये कलर ब्लेंड हो रहा है. लुक एट दैट. कोई कट नहीं किया मैंने. वेरी 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 इजीली इट्स ब्लेंडिंग. पिगमेंट काफ़ी अच्छा है. Oh my goodness. Look at that blend. So stunning. Look at that. So pretty. I'm gonna take this. Again, good pigment, very pigment actually. And I'm going to keep this color. Yeah. Look at that. On my outer corner. और जो मैंने कलर ब्रश लिया वो पहले से थोड़ा छोटा फ्लफी ब्रश लिया है मैंने. बहुत इजीली ब्लेंड हो रहा है यार. और इसको मैंने रखना है मेरे आउटर कॉर्नर पे ही. लुक एट दैट. बहुत इजीली कलर ब्लेंड हो रहे हैं. आई डोंट हैव टू डू अ लॉट ऑफ वर्क. समथिंग लाइक दिस. और मैं सेम ये डार्क कलर लूँगी. And I'm going to blend this under my lower lash line. There we go. ठीक है. Now for shimmers, I'm thinking about this color right here. And should we use our finger or a brush? Let's try both. use कर रही हूँ एक flat brush and I'm gonna take these shimmers. मतलब ये brush पे आई नहीं इतनी. Yeah, no. इतनी आ नहीं रही brush पे. So instead I'm gonna use my finger. Yeah. Okay. मतलब shimmers इतने ज़्यादा ग्लिटरी नहीं है. लाइक अ वेरी सॉफ्ट सा, क्या उसको बोलते हैं, इसका इफ़ेक्ट. बट आई एम नॉट कंप्लेनिंग. भाई $18 में तुम क्या ही ढूंढ रहे हो आज के ज़माने में. सेम छोटा ब्रश एंड आई एम गोइंग टू ऐड अ लिटिल बिट मोर डेप्थ राइट हियर. I think the best drugstore eyeliner has to be these NYX Epic liners, Epic ink eyeliner actually. These are so good. I have two shades. One is black and another one is in brown. I love both of them. Should we do brown or black? I always say a small wing, but I ended up doing a big, really big wing. I think this is better. Let's just leave it here. कलर पहले यूज़ किया, उसके ऊपर मैं थोड़े से और कलर ऐड कर रही हूँ और उसको ब्लेंड कर रही हूँ. For mascara, there are so many good options from Drugstore. You can go for L'Oreal or Maybelline. I'm going to use Maybelline Sky High Mascara. And then mascara लगा के देखूँगी. अगर मेरे को लगा कि मैंने lashes लगानी, I'll do it. If not, then I will skip the lashes. So I usually apply my mascara like this. ऐसे मिरर को यहाँ पे रख के and then just coat my lashes from the bottom. I know I look very funny like this or very drowny to be honest, but this is how I do it. Now I don't think I need eyelashes, so I'm not going to use lashes and I'm gonna leave it as it is. Now I'm gonna do my other eye and I'll be ready. And it's done. You should try this eyeshadow palette. I am in love. Look at that. So effortless, so easy to do. Lip liner. If you want your lipstick to stay all day, you should try these Maybelline lifter liner. They are so good. So good. And the shade that I'm using is where's the Peaking, 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 and number 09. Okay, now I want to show you something. This liner does not transfer and it stays on the whole day. Let me show you. So clean hand, look at that, no transfer. Okay, when it comes to lipstick, I want to tell you my favorite drugstore brands. So first are these makeup vinyl ink lipstick. These are Maybelline, yeah, Maybelline. Revlon, these lipsticks stay on whole day. Same for the Maybelline. These NYX XXL stays on the whole day. And this shade name Warm Up, मैंने ये बहुत यूज़ करी है, मैंने बहुत लोगों को recommend करी है. So many time people have stopped me and asked me कि कौन सी lipstick मैंने यूज़ करी है. Was this one. And then L'Oreal की ये वाली lipstick and this shade, especially Explore. ये मैंने अपनी कल परसों वाली जो वीडियो डाली थी इंस्टाग्राम पे, वहाँ पे यूज़ करी थी. lot of people asked me what color I have used. It was this one, these lipstick, and shade name is 428 Explore. And then when it comes to glosses from drugstore, these Maybelline lifter glosses are so good. इसमें दो तरह के, ये regular है और there is also another one that has a plumping effect. वो I think the name is chili pepper or pepper something. Yeah. When it comes to lipstick, I'm more like matte lipstick lover. Like I love matte lips. Glossy lips मेरे को इतना नहीं पसंद. By the way, ये gloss की shade है 140 Heat. I will be using the viral L'Oreal Infallible 3-second setting mist. Now, when I posted a video about this yesterday, a lot of you guys asked me if it's good for dry skin. मेरी dry skin है, तो मैं आपको अपना point of view बताती हूँ. If you have dry skin, you have to prep your skin really well with your skincare or skin prep. आपको जो product use करने हैं वो थोड़े dewy हो, उसकी dewy finish हो. This is going to give you a matte finish for sure. So if you have a dry skin, prep your skin really well. क्योंकि हमें चाहिए हमारा मेकअप जो ट्रांसफ़र ना हो, लॉन्ग लास्टिंग हो, स्वेट प्रूफ हो. तो मेक श्योर करो कि आप एक लॉन्ग लास्टिंग सेटिंग स्प्रे यूज़ करो. बट लॉन्ग लास्टिंग सेटिंग स्प्रे जो होती हैं वो ज़्यादा मैट होती हैं फेस के लिए और स्किन को ड्राई करती हैं. सो मेक श्योर यू डू दैट. So I'm going to be using this. Now that I'm not going anywhere, I'm going to take this off anyways after filming this. I'm not going to apply a lot. That's pretty much it is for our makeup look. ये मैंने बाल आज ही धोए थे, कैसे हो गए हैं भाई. The reason why I hate glosses, ये चिपकते हैं बाल. A full face of makeup, full glam using drugstore products only. I hope you guys like this video. Please comment and share, and I love you guys so much. Also, before I go, I want to say one thing, that there is no filter on this video at all. ठीक है, कोई भी filter नहीं लगा हुआ. This is how my makeup is looking right now, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. जब भी आप comment करते हो, that gives me a boost, a confidence to keep going and motivate करता है मेरे को basically. So please make sure you do that. And that's pretty much it is.